Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another edition of the Brothers of Legacy. I'm your host, A.D. Walker, the pusher, the grower, and the motivator. I appreciate you guys for being here. Another edition. It's how we gets down. So today, let's get on the mic. My mic. Oh, the mic's not plugged in. That's why. That's why. All right, let's go. Hold on. Wait. Where's it at? Uh, let's see. There we go. There we go. All right. Come on. Switch over. There we go. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Welcome to another edition of Brothers of Legacy. I'm your host, A.D. Walker, the pusher, the grower, the motivator. What's up, Jeff? I can still hear you. Oh, yeah. Cool. Yeah, I know. It's me. It's the internal mic and the regular mic. It sounds different to me. So you were like, it sounds the same. In my mind, I just, it's my wanting to be the best, wanting to be the best. Right. See, quality better though. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I need to hear. Make me feel good. Make me feel like I'm doing something. So I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you guys for sharing. If you haven't, make sure you do so. Mama Corey, thank you for being here. Lisa, thank you for being here. Jeff, as always. So what I need you to do is share. Sharing is caring. And also to know, and we'll talk about towards the end, this is going to be our last show until next year. God, how somebody said this, like, this is it. It's the last show till next year. So we'll be back next week, Tuesday. So consider this the Friday. So consider this the Friday. And it's about to go down. Yes, Mama Corey, it's about to go down. All right, so let me go ahead and kick this off. Got my brother like no other, Pastor Brian A. McCrory Sr. hanging in the wings. So let's go ahead and get started. Stand up. Boom. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Happy Wednesday.
Wednesday. Right. So if you're following along, every Wednesday, Mental Health Wednesday, we have Matt Genius come through. I contact him, which you feel something, you're like, he's probably taking a rest and reset. And that's exactly what he sent back. He said, I'm not going to be on today. I'm resting and resetting this week. Got the fam. If you're following them online, they've been doing some things and showing you. I think they're following the Kwanzaa track. I think this is day 3. Don't ask me which day that means. I've seen it. I haven't remembered. I think it's pretty cool, but I haven't followed it. So we're here. So we're going to discuss holiday rest and reset. And do you really get the opportunity to rest and reset during the holidays? Sometimes with the running, and if you're hosting, do you really rest and reset? Or are you still kind of running, just running on a different track until the new year? So that's what kind of want to dig into that. And like I said before, this is our last show until next year, which will be next week. We're going to be coming back Tuesday. What's up, Reese? Good morning. Good morning. So Pastor Brian A. McCrory, do you feel like tradition? I know you mentioned this year was good. Do you feel like traditionally or regularly, do you get a chance to rest and reset during the holiday, or do you feel like you just kind of always running? Do you really get a chance to really take a moment, while you go into the next year?
Historically, no.
Okay.
Historically, I'm working straight through the holiday.
Right.
Because for the last, I don't know how many years of my life, serving in ministry, you still have to study, you still have to write, you still have to preach and teach, those types of things.
Right.
And my children. This is the first year where I didn't have any of my children living in the house. They
Okay.
were visiting.
Right.
They came home for the weekend.
Right. Right.
And
Right.
they work. And so they had to come home, have a
Right.
good time. They get back to their apartments to go to
Right.
work,
Right.
So because both of them work in retail. So this was a different, and also my wife working outside of the home. Real estate, you typically work from home unless you're showing
Right.
showing houses.
Right.
But to be managing that mall, her having to get up in the holiday schedule and all that, that's a little different. But she
Right.
was home this weekend. So I would say that historically,
Yeah.
I worked straight through, and probably for the last 7 or 8 years on my
Yeah.
job, I've had a major project through the holiday.
Wow. Wow.
Big RFP, big bid or whatever I'm working on. And so there's
Right.
a lot of design, architectural design and stuff. So
Right.
yeah, that's kind of been my curse of Christmas. I'm always working through the holiday. Hey, Phil, happy holidays to you, cuz.
Yes,
Good to
indeed.
see you,
Good
man.
morning, Phil.
So yeah, that's this one was different because I did not work. The only labor that I executed on over the Christmas holiday was family, everything dealing with family fellowship and
Okay.
moving gifts around. I had to go down to Macon to drop my grandchildren's stuff off because my daughter couldn't keep it in the house because my grandsons would have found it before Christmas.
Right.
Get
to that age, they start looking.
Right. That was Friday. So I went to Warner Robins, then over to Macon, and then back home. And
right.
I had to go somewhere else Friday. I think I had to go out to up to
Right.
the city for my daughter. So yeah, I probably did 500 miles on Friday.
Wow.
But
Wow.
But then, for Christmas, we went down to Sandersville, which is like 2 hours southeast of us. And had a wonderful time with family that I had never spent Christmas with before, my cousins from Philadelphia. So, I was running, but it was all good running.
Right. Right.
Yeah. I tell people there's a type of energy that you expend, and some of that expended energy is restful energy.
Yes. 100%.
Yeah. And that's what this was.
So Mama McQuarrie asked, where's Kaneem and E? So E is taking the week off as well, which when I first seen it, should have been my indication, like, you know what? We should all take this week off. But I did not. So
you've been around me too long. You've been hanging.
He may be coming through, right? He may be coming through, but he may be resting as well. Yes, and so Reese says, "What if you love what you do?"
That's awesome.
Yeah, awesome. I think I don't know. Like, okay, so
but I still think I still think that when, like, for me, you still get tired.
Right.
If it's something that you do every day, you still need a break.
Right.
And what I'm saying is, I love what I do. I love preaching the gospel. I love all of those things, but it's still, you're pouring out.
Right. Right.
You still have to refill.
Right.
Because as much as you love what you do, being on the radio and Reese, I can understand what you're saying, man. You love to dialogue. You love to have conversation. You love a healthy debate. I live for that kind of stuff.
Right.
Truly. But it does expend energy, and you do have to reset. You go to bed at night and reset for the next day.
Yeah. And it's funny, like, I hear you, Reese. I do think, like, even when you love it and then you get the blessed opportunity to do what you love and get compensated for it, there's still a tired that happens. Like, oh, I need a minute. Like, it's funny, I had the opportunity and to see Family Feud live, and just watching, you get to really watch what the camera doesn't show, and just watching Steve Harvey. If you know anything about Steve Harvey, he got like 15 jobs. So, like, after this is probably something else. He's probably going back to prepare for the radio show, and but like, he was visibly tired that day. I think he had done, when the show I was watching, or the program I was watching for Family Feud, it had been, I think he was like this was number 6, like, doing this repeated, it's the same kind of rigmarole, just different families, different questions, but the same process, and it was interesting just to watch, like, in between, he had this stool they bring out, he sit, you do the head hold, like you just take a minute, someone bring him a sip of water. So of course, he not only, and if you've seen like the B-roll clips that he makes, the black and white clips of some nugget drops he always had, but he talks to the audience, just kind of like keep us engaged and just share some stuff. And he's a comedian, so of course cracking jokes, but you can see like, man, I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired. Like you could do what you love and get paid a lot, but you could still be tired. Still need a rest and reset. Because honestly, you can burn out. Though you can still burn out, even doing something you're passionate and love, because you push harder. Because oh man, I can do this in my sleep, but I need some sleep. This comes natural now because I've been doing it so long. I practice it so much, but I still need a level of rest. And if we don't rest and reset, I think you can eventually get the burnout. And we've seen that on talk shows. We've seen people after 100 years like, yeah, I'm tired. I was like, I get it. You've been, because there's folks like Vanna White that's been doing the joint like for 30 years. Like man, I'm tired. I'm old. Like I don't want to do this. I need a break. So I think even with what you love, you still have to have a level of rest and reset. He said, I love it every day. Right. I get it, man. He said, I work for WTIC as a fill-in host over the holidays. I love every day I get to do it. Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome.
I love doing this.
Right. I do too.
It's awesome.
I do.
That means I don't need a break.
Right.
I love y'all.
Right.
I love hanging out with y'all.
Yeah. And what's funny?
I hope everyone, maybe you could type it in the comments. Rest or work over this holiday. One word response. Rest or work.
Rest.
Some of y'all are going to put both.
What one?
Whichever one wins out. Did you get more rest than work, or did you get more work than rest?
Right.
So whichever one wins out, put that word in the comments. Did you get rest for the holiday or work?
Reese's.
No, Reese, when you love what you do, that was rest.
He said work.
I like it.
Awesome.
Reese said, he said work. Or west.
Right, or west. Yeah, I remember feeling like I was on a playground when I was at work. There were times I actually felt a little guilty getting paid, but I did it after 34 years, get tired of it. Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. Yeah. He said, okay. So Jeff says work.
Jeff says work.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Sometimes I get mad when there ain't enough oh man.
Yeah.
That uncomfortable silence.
Listen, you always pull something out though. Just pull something from the past.
Yeah.
Is it work? Our work, which was hosting family. Whew.
Oh, yeah. That can be work. Kind of work. Absolutely.
That's that different kind of work. Make sure everybody's straight, make sure things are coming together,
Oh yeah, it's different when you're hosting versus visiting.
Yeah.
Even if you help wash dishes.
Right.
Yeah. It's different.
Yeah.
What they said, that thing hits different when you're the host.
Oh man.
I got a chance to hang out with my cousins,
yes.
My first cousins this weekend from Philly.
Yeah. Talk about that.
Who own a home down in Sandersville, and they use well water. They're way out there, sitting on like just under 4 acres in Sandersville. Beautiful, beautiful house. 2 kitchens in the house, man. I was like, there's a house upstairs and there's a whole house downstairs. It was just an amazing house, sitting on the water. Just a beautiful, beautiful scenery, boat dock, everything. But they had no running water. Their well froze. So I called my cousin up. I said, hey, is there anything I need to bring? No, just some water. I'm like, what water? Yeah, the well froze. We don't know if it's the well or if it's our pipes, but we got a problem. No running water. I'm like, wow, that is horrible. So what are you going to do? We're going to keep going. We got a bunch of water. These folks were able to, they bought tons of water and cooked a full meal,
Wow.
and the fellowship remained alive
Right.
all day long. All we did was purchase water. And when I tell you the survival skills and the ability to overcome and boil water, make it hot, and still use the bathroom,
Right.
you know, I mean, we went through a lot of water. You realize you don't know how much water you go through until you have to buy it.
Right.
To
Right.
flush your toilet.
Yeah.
Right.
100%.
Yeah.
Like, it's not enough. Like,
but we did it. I ain't gonna say we. They did.
And you contributed. You brought your cases. You know,
I brought my 2 cases of
water management.
Yeah. But man, did we have a time? Oh,
right. Except for water and toilet things.
But I know they were working.
Right. Man, he said.
And the food was so good. Ooh.
Nice.
My daughter had the audacity, my 30-year-old. She had the audacity to taste some of my cousin's turkey. She said, "Daddy, you might have to come up a little bit." I said, "Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Because New Year's is coming up. You're going to want a place to eat."
You want a place to eat, right?
That food was good, man.
Nice. He said, "Let me help you." He said, "I don't invite people to my house unless they are there to fix something." He said, "I host nothing." Wow.
Reese, I understand.
Yes, indeed.
I am on the opposite side of that, but I do understand, and I can't be mad.
Right. Yeah, we host a lot, so I mean, I enjoy it. It's pretty.
You guys
cool.
host at other people's houses,
right?
You come to my house and host. I'm like,
right.
If I'm having something, it's at my house, but the Walkers are hosting.
Yes, indeed. We are the hosts. Yeah, we do it quite a bit. I mean, it's cool, and it's something we enjoy doing. Like, you know, but at the same time, it gets tiring. It is work. It is work. Just like everything, you know. Though you may enjoy it, this room is like cold, you know. And you know you have the heat on. Like, all right, too much heat. Then you turn it off. Oh, now it's cold. The heat just went away. Like that. Yeah. Let's see. Hold on. Oh gosh, Mama Corey. So in that case, how about those Cowboys?
How about those Cowboys? No. How about them boys?
Oh, them boys. Okay.
Them boys came in on Thanksgiving. They made us nervous, but they won. I'm like, wow, when's the last time the Cowboys actually came through for me on Thanksgiving?
Wow.
And they came through for me this year. I was able to celebrate my birthday, eat turkey, and get a victory from my boys.
Nice.
Christmas rolls around, and we have to play the Eagles, the number one, the team with the best record in the league. Jalen Hurts, their starting quarterback, was injured, though.
Okay.
Sprained shoulder. But when we played the Eagles earlier in the year and lost to them,
right,
Dak Prescott was injured.
Okay.
And our backup lost that game. But we played a fantastic game. Right? Christmas, the Philadelphia Eagles are known as the deepest team, or one of the deepest teams in the league. People expected for what's his name? Gardner Minshew, the backup quarterback who's an excellent backup quarterback.
Right.
You don't drop in performance because you have Gardner Minshew in the game.
Right.
So the expectation is, because how deep the team is and because of the strength of their defense,
right, and
how inconsistent the Cowboys have been, it was just a foregone conclusion that the Eagles were going to win the game anyway. Right? But they didn't. Right. We won. And here's the thing. Dak Prescott opens the game up with the interception. It wasn't a tipped ball. He threw the ball, and it got snatched out of the air by a defensive lineman, and he ran it back for a touchdown.
Right.
I'm like, oh my Lord, is this what this is going to be? Yeah. The Rollins were here. Granny was here.
Oh, wow. Nice.
So I was subdued because Granny was here. And I told her that. Granny was like, don't subdue yourself because of me. You better do what you do.
Right.
She wanted to see me holler. But anyway, I digress. We had an opportunity not only to throw an interception, but that was the only interception of the game. It was the only turnover of the game.
Nice.
And we took the ball away from the Eagles 4 times. Wow. Dak Prescott threw for 347 yards. He threw for over 300 yards after he threw an interception. No more interceptions that game. In fact, his highest completion percentage of the season. And this season was the highest completion percentage of his career.
Wow.
We balled out. Our defense didn't, but our offense balled out. Our defense made key plays at the right time. We won the game, and I promise you, the game came down to really who had the ball last. Wow. And the Eagles had the ball last, but we took it. I'm so happy. Listen, you don't understand like the level of energy that I have today is nothing compared to what I've had the last several days. See, it is kind of dwindled. It's tapered off a little.
That's good. That's why we came back on Wednesday.
Yeah, you waited. You didn't want to get me on here.
Nope.
You know that. I was ready to clown. Do you hear me? I was ready to clown. But we're looking real good, man. And all we need to do is do it again.
Nice. So Reese says we don't do trick or treating at my house on Halloween. We put a sign out that says no begging.
You don't have to do all that. All you have to do is keep your light turned off.
He said makes people hate you. Hold on. I know Mama Crow. I'm gonna get to it. I get to it. And then
what's that?
Oh. She said, read it again for the guys out loud. Said, my man, I've made up signs every year. Sorry, out of candy, and rope off the entry to our house.
See, you rope off the entry to your house, they'll think that's part of the scenery for Halloween.
Right, that's what I'm gonna climb through it like.
They're like, ooh, a haunted house.
Right. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
All you have to do is turn the light off.
Turn off the light.
That's it.
Let's see. He said, Reese, you just gotta change your verbiage. He said, I save the same rope and reuse it every year. I even put the signs in plastics. Nice, right. And spider webs. See that?
Right.
Ooh, spider webs in the corner. No, those are real. Those are real. Let's see. Is he froze? It looked like nope, he's not ready. He's not ready yet.
And I'm telling you, and you know, it's funny. We didn't have my daughters here for. We don't do the Halloween thing, but we can't collect the children when they come and knock on the door. So we like to hand out candy.
You do? Okay.
But my daughters weren't here this year, so we didn't do it.
Okay.
Yeah, because the girls usually do it. The girls and Cooper will stand at the door and hand out candy, but they weren't here. So the children know that. So you know they were coming up to the house, even though my lights were off.
Wow.
Ringing the doorbell.
We don't have. I don't. All our kids are gone. I don't know. There's no kids in our neighborhood. Like there was nobody out and about. I mean, we weren't ready for it.
They don't listen. I think 40% of the children that trick or treat in our neighborhood don't live in our neighborhood. We have police officers handling traffic at the entrance of our neighborhood because traffic comes from other neighborhoods and they come in
because they know the good. You know the good neighborhood. Yeah. See, he's in the good neighborhood. I remember trick or treating those days. I know the good neighborhoods to go to. Like, oh yeah.
There's a line of cars, man, out the neighborhood, and because I remember I had to go to the gas station, Halloween evening, and I was stuck in traffic trying to get back home. Wow. Yeah.
Jeff said our neighborhood is literally riddled with thousands of kids.
Yeah,
seriously, truck kids. Right. You know where the good stuff is at. You got to take it.
Yeah, listen. The police officers, you know, they were. Are you a resident? Yes, I'm a resident.
Wow. Oh, so recent they don't. Those beggars know where the big candy bars are. Not the beggars. The beggars. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So rest and relaxation. How important is it?
Yeah. I think it's
how do you go back to work?
Yeah,
after January 1st.
Right.
If you have not rested, where do you find it? Because typically, you know, between the 19th of December and the 5th of January, people just stop.
That's probably the best. They just stop. They just Stop.
There's pause.
It is.
Vacation or no vacation, people pause between the 19th of December and the 5th of
Right.
January.
Your request, unless you're high priority, they're not gonna get answered.
It's not going to get answered.
Whatever as long as it's not an emergency, is it? Right. That's good though. So Reese says,
So
I'm okay with rest, but how much?
I'll tell you what my wife and I do. We add an hour to our wake up time,
Okay.
right? So 6:30 a.m. becomes 7:30 a.m. And
Oh,
you
okay.
feel like
Take
you've
away.
been to Tahiti and back.
Right.
That 1 hour feels like a whole day,
I got you.
right? I mean, like if you can buy an hour here,
Right.
buy an hour there, get to bed an hour early, not
Right.
sleep, but to bed an hour early.
Right.
Wink, wink.
Right. I got you.
And sleep an hour late.
Right.
You're doing a huge service to yourself.
Right.
Huge. Yeah, that's how it feels, man. An extra hour. I feel like I've been to Tahiti and back, man.
Wow. That's good. He said, does it eventually become 24 hours? Almost. If it's kind of like taking a piece, storing it away.
Yeah, just grab an hour here, grab an hour there.
Right.
Take a 15-minute nap somewhere
Oh,
in the middle of the day.
Oh man,
And it's the best sleep you could possibly have.
Love naps.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
go
like
to the room and turn the TV on
yeah,
and recline back.
right.
And I was watching the TV, then the TV was watching me.
Right.
And then I got interrupted. Honey, yes.
Right.
And I'm like, oh man, I dozed off. How long was I asleep? I felt like I had been asleep a whole day, and it was like 13 minutes.
Right. Those are the best.
It was so good.
The thing it's so funny about naps is like they're best if they're unplanned and you just go ahead and do it. Like how if sometimes I'm here doing something, it's like, oh man, I'm feeling sleepy. I just jump on the couch, like I'm gonna just take a quick nap because I'm in that space. What's that? The back brace?
This is my back, right?
Yeah.
So every now and then, I just slide it up the chair and do this.
Nice.
5 minutes feels like 30.
Right. He
But it
said
is
one time I woke up at 10 a.m. My family thought I passed away. I usually
I get that. I've had calls like that. Daddy, where were you?
right.
You always answer your phone.
Right. Yo, those habits, that's so crazy. Like when they know like where you'll be, this time. Let me tell you one. Listen, Fletcher, Jason Fletcher, that's one of our friends. And if you know him, like every time you call, he picks up. If you don't pick up immediately, you'll get a call maybe like 10 minutes or a text. So it's always a contact with him. One time, I guess he told us he went into the woods or something. So we call, no contact. It had been hours. Like we call, no contact. Like literally, we call in the sons now. Like, hey, have you seen your dad? Like like we just wanted to chat, but it was like, yo, this is not like him. So I'm like you, Reese. I'm like, is he all right? Is he good? Oh, so when he said that, I was like, yeah, habits. Like when people are in a certain place at a certain time, you get used to. You get used to it. He said, oh yeah, so yeah, definitely that rest. I mean, I agree. Like, can you over rest? I mean, it's based on your life. Like, can you afford that rest? Like, you're gonna do 4 or 5 hours. Right? See, Jeff, you always pick up the phone. So I'm sure if you miss a call, everyone's feeling some kind of way. Like Jeff didn't pick up the phone call. How long has it been? Because first would go from he playing me to, ooh, there may be something wrong.
Did I make him mad?
Right. Oh yeah, you got to go through that one. Versus, I can't believe he didn't pick up. Did I do something? There's like, oh my gosh, something must have happened. Calling the wife like, have you seen your husband? Like, oh, this fool right here. Like, oh, okay. Oh man, but yeah, I think that rest is very important. Like, especially if you feel it. Like, I think if you're feeling like you need it, find time to just take it. If that makes sense. Like throughout the day, I need a nap. you know, doing what you do, you just gotta find time to to do it. All right, fine, Jeff. You know what, Jeff? I'm gonna put it up. He said,
That's his out of office memo.
right. Go right.
Well, you know what I realized, like when I was in my 20s, I had a reserve. You know how you expend all your energy, so your cup is empty at the end of the day.
Right.
But at 23, 24, 25, well, in your 20s,
Yeah.
it's like you have a constant backfill.
Right.
They call it the second wind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I got my second wind. I'm ready to go. Ready to go.
Right.
And the older you get, the less wind there is in that second wind.
Right.
Right. And like today, when I work and I empty my cup,
right,
I don't have a second wind. Whatever I start the day with, that's what I got for the day.
That's it. That's all I got.
There's no rebounding or anything like that.
Right. Right.
So I have to be able to recover.
Reese said, I woke up on Monday at 8 a.m., did my show at 2 p.m., drove 6 hours, got home at 1 a.m., woke up the next morning at 6 a.m. That worked.
That's easy work, man. Easy work. Come on.
There ain't no seconds, right? There ain't no seconds.
That's barbecue.
I remember my mother told me, what was I doing? I was like out late and going to work out late. And she's like, was it burning both ends of your candle?
Yeah, burning the candle at both ends.
And I think when you're young though, you just like, okay, you just kind of crash. Like, okay, this is my moment. Bam. All right, get up. Let's go.
Yeah. Listen, I had 5 children. I had 2 of them like that. 2 of my children wouldn't go to bed. They would pass out.
Wow.
From exhaustion. And wherever they were, that's where they fell asleep. My son and my daughter, Rachel.
Wow.
Rachel could fall asleep. When she's done, she's done because she's asleep.
Yeah. Right.
If she's awake, she's running. When Brian ran out of energy when he was little, Brian would fight falling asleep.
Oh, not the
he always
eyes closed.
Yeah, he's the one that's like
I've seen it. Yo,
right?
Hilarious. They just stop fighting, just go to sleep.
Yeah. Like, boy, go to bed.
Those kids are the funniest I've seen. Yeah. Oh, yeah. My son was kind of like that. I think he was. Yeah, he would run until he just run out of energy. Yeah, my daughter, she was just like, all right, I'm going to bed.
Now that I think about it, my wife is like that too. My wife will go and go and go.
Right.
And then she'll get in the bed, and in less than 5 minutes, she's gone.
Oh, yeah. That's me. Yeah.
Gone. I can't. I get in the bed. It takes me an hour because I have to watch some TV before I close my eyes.
I can hit the. I'm still I can hit the floor, hit a carpet. I get past. If I came to your house, she's like, man, we don't have any furniture here. I'm going to sleep on that carpet right there in the corner. Right, I'm tired. I can, and I'm probably just like your wife. I can land, boom, 30 seconds out. Is he snoring?
If my wife is awake, lying down, she's talking with her eyes closed.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm like this.
Right.
And I'll watch for like 5 minutes, and I'll be like, lovely, wake up and go to sleep.
Right, so wake up and go to sleep.
Because she's talking to me, sleep. Wow. Like when she gets really tired, she gets to rambling.
Oh, wow.
And when her eyes are closed in a ramble.
He said, I sleep. I'm asleep in literally.
I can't do that.
Minutes. Yeah.
I've never been able to do that.
Man, Jeff, I'm with you. Yeah, I go to sleep fast.
I get in the bed and turn into Jim Carrey, the cable guy.
What you mean?
I get to catch up on my sports highlights. I get to catch up on the news.
Oh, see, I don't. Now I'm with Reese on. He said I can't sleep because I think I might miss something. I know I was. Now I can't sleep.
Reese,
sometimes sleeping late takes work. Sleeping late, like if I gotta say in my mind, I'm going to sleep to 10. I'm gonna be in this bed. I gotta tell myself I'm gonna be in this bed to at least 10 o'clock for whatever reason. I need some extra rest. You know, me, because by 6, I'm ready to go. You know, I
You
got
can't do that. See, the thing is, like you make the mistake of rolling over and looking at the clock. You can't do that. Like if I'm gonna sleep in, I can't look at the clock because if I look at the clock psychologically, I'm gonna get up.
It's time to get up. It's time to get up. But me, I see the light. Once I see the sun, I gotta get up. I gotta get up.
That's why I don't even open my eyes.
Right.
If I'm awake and I'm asleep and I want to sleep in, I keep my eyes closed and I roll over, whatever, but I don't open my eyes. I do that. I learned to do that.
Okay.
Intentionally. Because you're not going to sleep very long once you've awakened. Right? You become your own alarm clock. You're going to give yourself like an extra 30 minutes. At the most, you'll give yourself 40 minutes.
Right.
You know, and then you're rolling over anyway because if you sleep too long, your back starts to hurt. That's me. If I'm in the bed past 9 o'clock, my back is going to be hurt.
Right. Okay. I thought it was me. Like the bed just starts hurting. I'm like, man, this getting old thing is just annoying me. It's hard. I can't.
People say, look, I tell people my mom goes to bed at my mom is in bed before 7 o'clock p.m.
Yes.
She's like a 6:30 go to bed kind of person.
Wow. And
people say, I don't know where she been doing that as far back as I can remember.
Right.
I said, but what people don't understand is her day starts at 3:30.
Yes. She gets up early.
Yeah. She gets up early, has been doing that for as long. Oh gosh, I don't remember a time where she wasn't doing it.
Wow. Oh, so Jeff said, Kim, it's sound asleep with our 75-inch TV in our bedroom lit up like it's high noon. I can't sleep, so I try to sneak the remote out of his. She does the grip.
That's what my wife does with me.
I'm still watching.
My wife, she'll peek over to see if my eyes are closed, and then she'll try to reach and grab the remote, and then I'll do this.
I'm watching that. Horrible. No, you're not watching. You sleep.
Yeah. She's got me a couple of times. I woke up the next morning and the remote was on her nightstand.
Wow.
The TV was off because I fell asleep with the TV on. She is not going to fall. She's not going to let the TV stay on all night.
He said, guys, a tip on the soreback thing. If you could raise your feet up about 6 inches.
I did. I bought that. I bought that ellipsis bed.
Okay.
That adjusts. You know, like a hospital bed.
Yeah.
So I do that. I elevate my feet probably 6 to 8 inches, and it gives you relief on the back. But there's also a lumbar in the bed, so I can arch my back a little bit. So yeah, man, I did all. Man, that was the greatest investment I could have ever made is get a adjustable bed. If you're over 50, get you an adjustable bed.
Nice. Okay.
45. Get an adjustable bed.
Nice. I'm working on elevated feet thing. 6 inches. All right.
Yeah, there was a time. I tell people all the time, the older you get, the more your pillow matters, the more your mattress matters.
Like it all matters.
I could sleep on rocks.
Yeah, it all matters. Like back in the day, I could sleep right on this floor.
Yeah. That's the day.
I roll my arm over. I'm just like, damn. But now my arm will sleep. My whole side will be asleep. Like, my back will be all messed up.
My body will be like, I don't know what you. Oh, really? This is what you want? Okay, watch this.
Right. Parts of my joints, like I didn't even know there was the joint there. Like what?
Yeah.
Muscles hurting. Yeah. So
it's bad when you can tell what the weather is doing by reading your body.
Right. Listen. I thought it was gonna snow. I was feeling like it was about to snow one of these days. My body was like, yeah, it's gonna snow. Oh, he said just discovered that a few days ago. Kim actually suggested it worked. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Today's tip: elevate your feet. Over 40, elevate.
For old people, elevate your feet. You forgot to say that part, Jeff.
It gotta be old people.
You gotta be old.
Listen. You know what matters when you start going to hotels and you like, ooh, that mattress wasn't. That mattress was not comfortable. Like, I know I've slept in these janky hotels forever. Like, I think I just got older. Now I notice it. Like before, it didn't matter. Oh, it's just the mattress. It's good. Like, I got some place to sleep. So yeah, it's crazy. He said if you don't have an adjustable bed, use a pillow or your dog.
Yeah, I did used to use pillows before I got my bed. Absolutely, Jeff.
Nice.
Dog, it needs to be a big dog,
Right, right. And then,
like
well, I mean, I guess the dog might if you get
golden
it in.
retriever, shepherd,
Dog in the bed though. Dog in the bed.
mastiff.
Mm. Who does the dog in the bed? Don't answer that.
I don't. Cooper, what's funny? Cooper, the other day jumped up on my bed and I was in the bed
Oh,
and I had the cover pulled up and I
Yeah.
did like this and he jumped off that bed so fast. Because see, my daughters will let him get in their bed.
Right.
Nah,
Right. Yeah.
not in mine. He knows better than that. And what's funny is he had the look on his face like, I know.
My bad. All right. You got the book? Let's go.
Oh, so kudos to the Rollins family
Yes,
for
indeed.
investing in my career.
Not the career.
My career in stand-up, telling corny dad jokes.
Yes, indeed.
I have been ruining my daughters with my dad jokes.
Oh wow. He said we got 3 toy poodles in the bed every night, but I've trained them to be over on Kim's side. And if they come over to me, I push them over. I know that's right.
Yeah. The dogs, they end up tiptoeing around you, like they're moving around and they're watching you.
Right.
Seeing how close they can get.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
How was the snow globe feeling after the scary story?
What's up, Chris? He said, "How was the snow?"
How was the snow globe feeling
Okay.
after the scary story? A little shaken. What do you call a pile of cats? A huge pile of cats. What is it called? It is called a meowton. Why did the painting go to jail? You know that. It was framed. Can a match box? No, but a 10 can. How do you make tissue dance?
How?
How do you make tissue dance?
How?
You put a little boogie in it.
Okay.
Why wouldn't the shrimp share its treasure?
Why?
Why wouldn't the shrimp share its treasure?
Why? Why
Because
wouldn't
it was a bit shellfish.
Chris said, "What lies at the bottom of the ocean and twitches? A nervous wreck."
I love it. But you can't come in here trying to steal my show.
He heckling you.
I'm on stage. You can't. Don't do that. What happens once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in a decade?
Once in a minute.
Yep. What happens once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in a decade?
What's that?
Anybody? What happens once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in a decade? The letter M.
I can't.
What do you call an explosive horse?
Explosive horse.
Explosive horse. Napalm.
Okay. Right. Call on him.
Wait, okay, listen, okay, for all of you, if you're ever cold, just go stand in a corner for a little while and warm up. If you're ever cold, you ever get cold, you just said you were cold,
right?
Just go stand in the corner for a little while because it's always about 90 degrees.
Some of y'all might get that later.
Okay, I know. All right. I'll give you one more.
All right, one more.
Why couldn't the kids see the pirate movie?
Hold on.
Why couldn't the kids see the pirate movie?
Pirate movie.
Because it was rated R.
I knew that one. I had a book with that joke in it. Paddington told me that joke.
Paddington told me that joke.
All right, guys. So listen, we appreciate you guys for being here, being all a part of what we do. Oh, wait, hold on. Look.
Bam.
Oh!
Bam. Funky fresh and in the flesh. Yeah.
Yes, right in time for the last dad joke.
Damn. Go ahead, give it to me.
Okay, so we were celebrating the Cowboys win from Christmas Eve.
No, you were celebrating. We were not celebrating.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, maybe you weren't, but we were.
Okay? Oh, okay. I got it.
What I found out that after the game, the stadium got real hot. They said everything was cool during the game, but after the game, the stadium got real hot. And I'm like, why did the stadium get so hot? Because all the fans left.
Wow. That was actually decent. I give you that one. That was actually decent.
He set you up on that one. He landed that plane right there.
Yeah, that one was actually decent because that was something that you didn't have to rehearse. It was kind of like natural. I give you that one.
That's my belated Christmas gift from Kaneem. He gave me kudos for my joke. Finally.
Yeah. I give you that, brother. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. I was trying to get on earlier, man, but for some reason I just couldn't get a connection.
No, but it looked like you out doing some work, man. So you that's always okay.
Right.
Oh yeah. I'll be trying to get it, man. Hey, money is definitely on my mind. I'm starting 2023 off trying to get it.
All right.
I hear you, man.
Welcome. He said, "What is this?" He said, "Past become a shuttle pilot, expert lander." Right. All right. So we're about to get out of here, but what's your holiday looking like? Holiday rest? Well, it look like you just gonna get it this holiday. Rest and reset. Any rest and reset?
Oh man, I'm already rested. Shoot, I'm putting in plans and putting down on paper and trying to execute right now. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome.
There you go.
Yeah, awesome. I already reset. How many days I had off? I think I had like 5 days off, 6 days off.
Oh man, you good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm trying to pay for them days I've been off now.
Cost of rest.
Yes. I ain't got no 401k or no PTO or none of that. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't getting it, ain't no money coming in. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed.
I love it.
All right. So listen, we appreciate you guys for rocking with us all year long, being a part of all that we do. We look forward to seeing you guys next year, which would be January 3rd, Tuesday. Thank you for always supporting. So, of course, next couple of days, we'll have some replays happening. Watch if you missed it, not seen it. Make sure you support. Make sure you share. Let everybody know what the Brothers of Legacy are doing. We got some great things going into next year. So stay connected. I haven't said this in a while. Great podcast. Thank you, Mama Corey. Appreciate that. Stay connected to us. Text LWN to 84576. Text LWN to 84576. Thank you so much, Jeff.
Appreciate you, Jeff.
So yeah. What's up, Chris? Thank you, man. Happy New Year to you as well. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you continuously share. Sharing is caring. All hearts and minds are clear.
988.
There you go.
There it is.
988.
Yes, it's having the.
Yeah, man. Happy New Year to all the listeners and watchers. Just thought I'd say that because I'm definitely not gonna see y'all till 2023. It sound like AD made sure of that. So we're gonna. Well, I'm on the back end of whatever's going on, but yeah, everybody have a good holiday and stay safe out there in them streets.
Indeed. 988.
I live in the South, man. I just realized, I'm like, I am where birds fly to for the winter.
Oh man, see now you know already just I can tell this joke gonna be lame. Come on, give it to me.
Well, no, the thing is, I was looking around and I'm like no, this is seriously. I had this like a few years ago. I acknowledged that, well, why are there still birds? It's wintertime. And I'm like, oh, I'm in the South. They're here.
Oh, right.
They'll be here. Right.
So
it begs the question, why do birds fly south for the winter?
I'm not falling for it. Just let you know, I ain't falling for it.
Why, Pastor?
Because it's too far to walk.
Yeah. See, I told you I wasn't falling for that. Hey, AD. It sounded like it was gonna be lame when he started out with it. You know what I'm saying? But he had to go ahead and finish it. You feel what I'm talking about? So I give you that, brother. My whole thing is you are truly consistent, my brother. I appreciate your consistency.
Thank you to the Rollins family for giving me a whole new inventory of jokes.
Yes.
Because I have plenty.
I'm sure you do.
Oh yeah. And I'm studying.
And we're gonna enjoy them all in 2023.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like why was Tigger looking in the toilet? Why did Tigger look in the toilet? You remember Tigger? Because he was looking for poo.
I do.
Because he was looking for poo?
Looking for
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
No,
hey, Mama McCory. Mama McCory.
No,
I know you listen. I know you listen, Mama McCory. Your son then went over the top with it now. They want you to know. Make sure you tell all your people, Mama McCory, your son is over the top. Tigger looking for poo. Okay.
Hey. Okay, here's what it make you think. Why did the walrus go to the Tupperware party?
He said, why what?
He was looking for a tight seal.
Know that Jesus loves you. We love you. Know that we love you. Jesus loves you. Pray for us. We'll see you guys in 2023. Be safe.
More of this.
And yeah, that's it. We out. Don't even let it go. All right, we out.